Hello, welcome to another Wigan Walks. We're back at the Leigh Spur of the Canal, and it is 1818, and we are about to embark on a walk which will probably take us into night time, due to the fact that, well, it goes dark in probably less than half an hour. So, yeah, daytime, nighttime, all that kind of thing. Now, I've not seen these new graffiti that they've put up, or tagging, or artwork, whatever you want to call it. Is that one big one? That is a big one, isn't it? That is a big one. That is a big one. So we're heading towards the functional bridge. Okay. Stay loose, okay. Yeah, I've used that one before. And here we're at the functional bridge. So let's crack on, as I say. So we're already getting some autumnal colours here. As we get further down, I'm expecting to see considerably more. 1825. We're just coming past one of the locks, working our way down. I don't know how far I'm going to go, or even the route I'm going to take getting back yet. Bearing in mind it will be dark, so yeah, it could be interesting, or terrifying, or dangerous, or all the above. So 1829, and we are crossing over the canal, and we're going to walk down this side, not going into the woods, but we are going to be walking down this side of the canal, mainly due to the fact there's actually quite a lot of people around, which I was not expecting. Well, we can see actually that the woods have thinned out a little bit with the foliage. So anyway, crack it on. Oh, there's the road to nowhere. Found a little footpath going through the woods, and I thought, where does that go? And it brings us out to this little flash, which the road cuts through basically. But it's only a few stones throw away from the canal. So yes, possibly due to the fact that we can see better because there's less foliage. But yeah, never noticed this footpath before. Anyway, back at the canal. Crack it on. More autumnal colours. This time it's the ferns, which have got a nice shade of brown and orange. As we get to the bridge, the A47, keep going. I remember when I used to be told there's lots of berries on the trees, it's going to be a harsh winter because they need to feed the birds and make them fat. Kind of believed it as well, but now I think it's more to do with the summer than anything else. But there are a lot of berries on these branches. I mean, a lot. And autumnal colours as well, if you can pick them up. So looking over the canal and Scotsman's Flash. This is the part of the walk that I got to when I had Bronson the dog following me or leading me, I couldn't figure out which one it was, in the Wigan's Lost Railways. But that means we must be fairly close to the bridge over the canal. (1845), and this is the bridge, footbridge that goes over the canal. We're now heading down towards the concrete blocks. I might call it a day when I get there, to be fair, because obviously I still have to get back. But that would be very similar to the pilot walk I did, which was the first one, which was in spring, late spring. Now we're in early autumn. I was expecting a bit more colour. We've got some there though, haven't we? But it won't be long before all these are different colours. And it won't be long before all the trees have shed their leaves as well. Especially with the winds we've had recently. Anyway, crack on. So we made it to the area that we were talking about. And light is definitely failing, or fading. So probably will turn back and go the other way. (1853). So it's 1900 hours, and I've come a bit further up, to be fair. But it's definitely getting dark now. So, get my torch out, shine it across the pond, canal. You see that it is getting dark. Now that is my old torch. I say old, I've had it a week, but it's now my spare torch, because now I've got the beast, which is this torch. And this is a beast. So you can see the difference instantly. And it's not even that dark. So brand new torch, cost 20 quid off Amazon. And where we go, it does all the usual things you'd expect. It goes dimmer, does flashy, and it goes off. So yeah, new torch. I feel a bit safer with this one. Don't really need it now, because I can see quite clearly. I don't feel like to turn it off yet. There we go. Yeah, I can see quite clearly where we are and what we're doing at the moment, but yeah, I will need it in the near future, as we can see through the trees there that the sun is currently set already, hasn't it, really? So yes. So I can hear another train coming, I think. Just about to see it there. So yeah, let's go back along the canal with the lights out. Well, the sun out. Well, it's not out, it's just moved. Well, it hasn't actually moved, we've moved. You know what I mean. Another train going the other way. See now that the darkness is settling in, I don't know. So soon need the torch. So the new torch can reach a lot further into the woods. And a lot further into the distance as well. So very happy with this torch. I was very happy with the old torch as well, don't get me wrong. But this torch has made me happier, yeah, less unhappy. Till it does that. And it's like, eek. So I'm back at these concrete blocks again, and with this light I've noticed there's green and blue, so it's either years and years and years of vandalism, or they were that colour once. Either way, let's crack on. It's 1909. How long ago was it since I was here and I could see perfectly clearly? And now I need my torch. Turn the torch off. Still learning how to do that. Is there enough pitch black? It's weird, isn't it? Anyway, crack on. It's weird, isn't it? Night time. It's amazing how dark it's gone and how quickly. It's brilliant though. No moth, go away. I mean, this torch is bright, isn't it? Ugh. It's a problem, innit? Might get insects coming near me now. Ooh, turn the torch off quick. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Phew. I can see the bridge ahead, just about with the naked eye. I don't know whether you can see it or not on the camera, probably not, but see if I put the torch on, can you see it now? No, not really. It's a bit too far away, but got all this nature. I'm sure I've seen some bats as well, although I don't know what a bat looks like, but I feel like I've seen some bats flying around. Because I can't imagine it's birds, but it might be. I can't hear any birds. I've not heard a single bird since I started this walk. Anyway, it is 1916. The time, not the year. So here we are at the bridge. Looking bridgy. What with it being a bridge. All these shadows. They always throw me shadows. Plus, I accidentally looked at the torch directly, so now I got impaired vision. Oh, what a fool I am. So there's the canal. Oh, some swans there. They look more like goslings from earlier on this year. Not goslings. Cygnets from earlier on this year. Goslings are obviously geese. And yeah, another light I can see on the towpath. You can see as well, because no one's used the canal, it's completely blocked now with the knotweed, so before they open it up properly they're going to have to clean the canal out. That's going to be fun, isn't it? Anyway, I got two options. I can either go down the canal, or I could go through the woods. So yeah, I'm going to go down the canal, because I'm not an idiot. Yeah, make your own mind up on that one. Walked down here many times in recent times, but never in the dark. So we've got Scotsman's Flash to my left and the canal to my right. And just had a cyclist, fisher person, go past in the opposite direction. But yeah, it's a beautiful night as well. We can see the flash through the trees with the what's left of the sunset. I can see some more lights ahead of me. There might be cars going over the road though, because there were red lights. Oh no, got a cyclist or someone coming. There you go. It's great, isn't it? Just let them know I'm here. There's more than one of them, there's a couple of them. So let them know I'm here. Anyway, crack on. So peaceful. I've just had 3 cyclists go past. So, it's not that peaceful. I think this is a bit where kids were running in the summer. I think it is actually, yeah. So it struck me as being a strange thing to do. But again, just look at it. Fantastic. Right, this is the bit where the kids were jumping in. It's 1925. I thought it got overgrown rather quick. Would you get me jumping in there? Of course not. Because I'm not a fool. Well, I am a fool, but not that kind of fool. Aeroplanes flying over. So yeah. Nothing I found with this torch. If I look in the distance, I can do that. It's pretty cool. And that away as well. So we're liking this torch. Because if I turn the torch off, we're not liking this torch. Although I can still see with the naked eye. But yeah. Okay. So that's the moon hiding between some, or behind some clouds. So we're nearly at the road. That's what those lights are. I thought they were a factory or something, but they're not. They're the road. Because obviously I've never seen the lights on, have I? Because I'm never normally around here when it's this dark. I mean, only a fool would do that. Hi. So we're at the bridge. Again. Just want to test something with the torch while I'm here. And that is will it pick up the statue thing or whatever it is in the Scotsman's flash? And the answer is yes, it will. I'm zooming in. So well, that's good to know, isn't it? Anyway, let's carry on. It's amazing how reflective those signs are. That is something in the background then. It's probably just a car going over the bridge. I mean, it was a car going over the bridge, but it probably made a sound as well. So, heading back to the locks. I'm going to turn the torch off around here because there's someone who actually, I think, has set up a camp here. So I'm going to not record until we get to the other side of the settlement. Okay, we're past. So we're back at the lock that we crossed over earlier on. Also had a jogger go past, and I'm not saying my torch was brighter than his torch, but it was. So yeah. Sorry, it made me giggle. 1934 time, not the year. As we come to the end of this slightly bizarre walk. It's amazing how everything just looks weird at night. I mean, even the torchlight, and this is bright torchlight, still seems peculiar. I think it's because of the shadows that you get. Anyway, the words of me. Let's crack on. This torch is great. When I do the zoom in, I can see all the way around there. When I zoom out, I can't really see all the way around there. 10 out of 10. I'll put a link in the comments if I think on. Right, I'm not saying this torch is bright, but I've got it in zoom. Look at it. Wow, that's impressive. Anyway, I don't want to flash anyone on the road, so we'll knock it down. So yeah. Oh. Under a tree. Why not? So I could make it narrower, so if I'm going past somewhere, I'm not shining in people's houses, which has got to be a Brucey bonus, hasn't it? Passing all the cyclists as well. There's actually quite a lot of people still using the towpath. I'm the only one stupid enough to just be out for a walk, but there are plenty of other people who are using the canal. And it's like this boat that's moored up here. It's got life on it because there's a light on it. Maybe not. Anyway, going up to the last part of the walk. Again, keep the torch towards the ground because there's a road next to us. So I angle the torch away from the road. It's actually going across the canal. So we've got the moon above the lorry, which is on the bridge, which we're coming to, going underneath the A47 again. It means coming towards the end of our walk. So again, not shining the torch up above the bridge for obvious reasons. Blue boat. As we head back to the bridge, functional. Looks like someone's decided the functional bridge needs some decorating, which is nice. So it's got that, and then we're back at the graffiti stroke tag wall. So a bit bigger, there we go. So there you go then. Hope you enjoyed this live stream. What am I talking about? It's not a live stream at all, is it? Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video. It started off light, now it's not. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, if indeed you still are. Don't forget, you can like, share, subscribe, and you can also watch the other playlists that I've got. So I've got Wigan Watch, I've got Wigan Walks, which is this, one of these, and I've also got Wigan's Lost History working title playlist that you can have a look at. So keeps you up to date what's going on in and around Wigan. Oh, it's 1947 by the way. Oops. Goodbye.